So when I am here at my assignments, I'm just going to click right here after reading the directions to my Seesaw post. So this is where I'm talking about what you're going to go through the assignments before you click add response. So as I can see right here, it says rooted in reading March. I know it's not March, but we're going to keep going anyways. And then today is Monday. I can keep going from there because I don't see anything for me to listen to here. So I'm going to click on the next slide and I see a little play button. Now this play button has directions or a lesson for Miss Elrod to say for us today. So I'm going to click that play button. All right, boys and girls, this week we're going to be, and you can hear my voice on the slides. It's going to teach us something about fairy tales. So after I listen to the whole directions from Miss Elrod, then I can click on the next slide. Now, there's another play button, so I'm going to click it to listen. All right, boys and girls, what we're going to do first today. And Miss Elrod's going to tell me everything I need to do. And Miss Elrod is also going to tell me that I need to click on this video. Now, I have noticed that in a lot of web browsers, especially, that it doesn't click very well if I click on it just on the Seesaw post. So I'm going to click down here on View Original, and it's going to pull me out. It's going to pull me to a PDF file, and I'll just have to kind of scroll down a little bit until I see it, and it's going to light up and actually send me on over to the video of the story, the read aloud. So after I've done that and I've listened to the whole story, then I'm going to go back to my Seesaw app. If you're doing this on a phone, you might have to exit out of the YouTube video browser and go back into Seesaw, and I apologize for that. We're still kind of working on that. But after I do that, I've already heard the directions, so I'm going to go to the next slide. Click on that play button, and it's going to give me directions for what to do here for when I go to add response. So I can choose to keep going for my next part, or I can click out and go to add response. And on that, I know that I'm supposed to add response on this slide right here because it's on my thing. I can click up and down on this sidebar, and I can go ahead and type in my response, type your words here, describe the 3 pigs. Pig number 1, he was lazy. I want to make sure that's a complete sentence. And then I can keep going. I can draft it because I'm not quite done with it. And Miss Elrod can still see it, so I can go back and finish. And you can see that I was still working there. I can go back and listen to the rest of the lesson before I go back and edit my work. And then this, of course, is another video that I would have to click on View Original to see. So then I could click there and it would take me to it as well. Now that is all for that. So then I would come click back out, go back in my reading response and edit it, and click on the slides that it wants me to work on. So right now I have to respond to this slide and this slide. So I'm just going to type or write a tree, and you are free to type or write this, whatever smart device you have. And when I have done everything that Miss Elrod has asked me to do, and if I forget what I'm supposed to do here, again, I can click on those quotation marks and it will take me and repeat the directions for me if I get confused. And if I want to get off of that, I just click off. But when I'm done, I see this green check mark at the top, and that means I'm ready to turn it in. That means my work is good enough to turn into Miss Elrod for the day. So I'm going to click it, and it will upload to my journal.